Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello. How are you today? Another day. But it is special because we are here. And we're going to be finishing up Ski Buddy this week. I'll show you where I'm at. Diddy. Lavender, hello. Hello, hello. Jason, what's up? Wenda, hello. Silly. Hello, hello. We're almost there. We're almost there. No bod. Hello. Boom. We're big chilling, big chilling. Good morning, everybody. Hello. How are ya? Okay, we have a lot of reactions to Animate today. This guy's your favorite one? Let's go. We like the Ski Buddy fans. We like Ski Buddy fans. Okay, so I think I need to actually put out a hit template because there's a lot of hits happening here. So let's just do that first, actually. This is my hit template. It lets me know of where attacks are going to be occurring in the file. So when I'm animating reactions, I can get them to those points. Two, three. Okay. Let's start another one. One. A two. Animation is so cool. Thank you. Good night, everybody. My time zone is the only one that matters. Oh, watching my videos. Where'd you watch my videos at? Was it on YouTube? Two. It looks awesome so far. Thank you so much. Mama Karate. Karate? 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 This is three. I guess these hit templates don't have to be too perfect, right? Just to give me a general area, I think, is all I really need. 4 and 5. Okay. My videos are so cool. Thank you. Where are you watching them? On YouTube? Okay, am I caught up? Whoa, it's a floating head. Where were we here? Yeah, this guy's actually just going to continue falling down. August 27th, let's go. I'm an August baby too. Okay. let's get it going, shall we? Actually, I do need this. Can I shrink you? Just a little bit? Okay, let's see where we're at. I feel like that slash is really going to be for somebody that's behind this guy. Not this guy specifically. Wenda, I'm so glad you like it. Which stickman that you've made is your favorite so far? It's really hard for me to tell, honestly. I haven't animated them all yet. And then also, aside from that, they're so very different. Even if I just go through the ones that I've done so far, like Pyronite is so different than Ski Buddy here, and so different than Junko. I like them all for different reasons. You know? We want the pleasure back. Dude, I love Stickman too, dude. Did you guys enjoy the Dojo Cast? I sure had fun. I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm tired. It's really early. It's not even 7 in the morning yet. It's just really early. Sun vs. Rock too real. Oh. For breakfast today was a bagel with cream cheese. A plain bagel with cream cheese. Mine tree isn't finished because my phone screen started making problems. Oh no. Okay, let's see. He should be... That should be it. There we go. He's done, but we gotta get someone else on the screen now. So, let's go ahead and lock that up. So we gotta get someone in here quick, actually. You're a subscriber? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you subscribing. You've never had a bagel before? Really? It's like a more firm bread, I would say. Like, have you had a soft pretzel before? I would say it's like a thicker, slightly more soft pretzel. Without the pretzely, like nutty pretzely taste. If I had to describe it to somebody who's never had a bagel before. Thank you, Wenda. I appreciate you being here. Okay. Hello, Nadir. Khan, hello. What? Okay, then I guess I'm not placing that there. Let's scoot him back a little bit. We can slow these down. Your best food you ever tasted? I don't know if I could ever just... I don't think it comes down to one food. I don't think I've ever tasted one food that I'm like, oh, that is it. This is the best thing I've ever had in my life, to be honest with you. Maybe I just haven't tasted it yet. You know what I mean? Maybe the best food I've ever tasted is just not yet hit my palate. Which is a pretty exciting thought, isn't it? You're fine. Okay, so you notice how I'm standing on the 1 here? On the 1 red line? That's because I'm intending for this figure to get hit by the 1. The 1 swipe. Which should occur any frame here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Doink, right there. What's up, Crazy Master? How you doing? Congratulations on the golden buzzer, by the way. You did a great job. Of course. The head's a little too detached. Tomato soup is good. Crazy, I gotta ask you, how long have you been animating? Ugh. I don't like any of these frames. 6 years? Started animating in 2019? Dang. You improved quick. For sure. I don't want the head to come so forward so fast. Sup, Chaos? Your most popular Stickman one Stickman? Comment on my most popular video on is that rebalanced? Thank you. Who is skiing their buddy right now? Dude, I'm skiing my buddy. Let me tell you what. You know what? I think the head goes down like this. Ski buddy this Friday, dude. I better hustle though, because like usually I'm done with the animation by now, and I'm already working on the next person. But like usually by now I'm done with the animation. It's just set to release. And I'm not even at sound effects yet. Jerome, what's up, buddy? Jerome's an icon, man. Best name in the biz. And it's not even close. Your stream started right after I had a gaming session with my friends. This must be my perfect time to animate. It is. That's why. What are we playing? Roblox? Right on. You're too kind, Winda. Okay. We're going to be animating a lot of reactions today because Ski Buddy does a tremendous amount of attacks here that are completely unmatched and connecting with absolutely nothing. So we got to change that. Okay. They are outside on the wrong snowy day, for sure. They're in the wrong snowy day in the light void, that's for sure. Okay, okay. Slice, slice. Okay, so we need another one coming in. Number 3 here. Let's see if we can start 3 here. Is Andre my RHG character? Yes. Andre is my RHG character, and I created the RHG system. What are you guys working on today? Practicing on doing stick fight animation. Let's go! I do that. Yo, what's up, Kaji? You're animating Andre painting his hammer? That's great. Save check. I am definitely not on my mojo yet. These frames are not looking great. I'll be honest. They're working. They're okay, but I am not impressed. I'm not on my mojo yet, for sure. But that's okay. We will get there. This guy's almost done. I think I'm gonna get caught up pretty quick actually with the reactions. I'm already three stick figures down. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Boom. I guess that's okay. Okay, oops. All right, let's take a look. What's up, Morning Jack? How you doing, buddy? Morning Jack, Modern Jack. By the way, I tested it. The last impact frame does not lag on export. On export, it doesn't lag. You can actually see it. Remember how I was concerned because I was like, I can't actually see what it looks like because every time I play it just lags in Flash. It doesn't lag on export, so we're safe. With the music? Here. Thank you, Toddy. Yeah. We're doing it. So today is all about reactions. Because we got to get caught up in the animation with what he's actually attacking. Yeah! Thanks, guys. It's exciting. It's exciting. Oh, I need to have some coming in early here. Yeah, it does. It does sound kind of holiday like. It is Stardew and Sleep, relaxing piano Stardew Valley soundtrack. It might be too sleepy for me, to be honest. I think I like this one a little better. We'll see. I can't have the music be too sleepy or I'll fall asleep. Okay, so he's coming up on the strike. So maybe he tries to prepare here. Maybe we have him getting in a fighting stance. Ooh, he running. Hey Stone, Hyun said that short form content helps animators, so what if the Dojo channel starts featuring animations on YouTube Shorts? They do. They have shorts. You not see them? They do, they do, they do. Yeah, they do that already. Check their YouTube Shorts. Check their TikTok as well. Well, if they're standalone animations and aren't clips from longer videos, they have to be short enough to be something that would be in shorts. You know? And the vast majority of the things that they're going to be featuring are going to be longer animations, so the best thing that they can do is take clips out of longer animations and make them into shorts. The first thing you thought when selling that purple dude was Bog. Turns out I was wrong. This guy? Is it purple? Looks more pink to me. But I could definitely see the color relation. I could see it though. Pinkish red, yeah. But it is still pretty close to like a bog color, for sure. Do you think the rest of the world's gonna like this as much as Junko? I guess only time will tell, huh? Junko's still going crazy, man. I think the thing that helps Junko out a lot is that people think it's like related to other characters. What's it at? 490,000. We're almost at 500,000 views. Almost at 500,000 for Junko. I think the little title helped. I think zooming in helped. I think people relating him to Tricky helps. And I think his concept being so creative also got people excited to type about how his abilities are.
That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred, forget what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of number. It's very number. I'm happy if we get even half as much as Junko. That's crazy. Thanks, guys. A very lot of number. It's kind of hard to fathom, to be honest. I think people don't realize how big of a number, like even just 1 million is. I feel like we're so desensitized to the number 1 million. 1 million as a digit is so truly like incredible. Like as a million of anything, like is so, the number is truly hard to comprehend. Yeah, if someone calls you a clown, just Jungle Special, exactly. Well. Yeah, you gotta buff up those master numbers. Our master numbers are too low. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Your neck feels bad because of drinking or from having ice cream? Are you allergic to ice cream? How did ice cream do it to you? Thank you, Wenda. "30 minutes before, I did not have ice cream earlier because I just woke up. Okay, we also need to animate more snowballs hitting this guy because we got to bury him. Let me get some snowball space. I need space for snowball. You ever just need space for snowball? Well, I do. Ugh. Infection does not sound fun. Oh, we didn't put another enemy there yet. The snowball part is pretty simple. It's really just thick particles, you know? So I have a fair bit of practice with doing particles like this. Okay, so this guy needs to continue to get buried here. He's becoming a snowman. He's like, why me? Alright, he's gonna give up on that leg, realizing it's getting a lot worse. He's like, okay, it's not just the leg anymore. Oh. Give tips on enemy the next move when doing stiff figure fights, because I tend to get stuck thinking about the next move a lot. I honestly, I feel you there. I let the animation kind of guide me. I don't think too far ahead. I know that sounds really dumb from an animation standpoint because that's against like all rules. I have like a general idea. Like right now, I'm not really thinking too far ahead. I'm making the frames make the most sense first and foremost. Like, I'm making the movement look smooth, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what could he be doing next? Like, right now, I'm like, okay, he's gonna be, like, reaching out towards this, right? Like, please, like, he's in desperation. But I'm just trying to make sure the frames kind of look good and connect as I'm kind of waiting to understand what I want to do next. So he's gonna reach out. I don't really know what else to have him do yet. I'm gonna have to double frame this. And I think he's gonna like start accepting the fact that he's not gonna get out of this. So I'm gonna have him like slowly like crumble. I really just make the frames look and feel good as I like free flow think about what this character is experiencing or how they could be reacting to what's happening to them. I don't reference anything. I don't, which is to say, not to say that referencing is bad, and it's not to say that like, there's value in that. I'm just, this is how I do it, you know? Was there like a frame where there's like no snowman? Am I going crazy? Hold on. But yeah, it's what I do is very like go with the flow. I'm not thinking too critically about my movement. Or I'm thinking hypercritically. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it, I guess. I'm being very non-mechanical about my approach. I think the snowballs are a good example. Like, I'm not pre-planning out like exact spots where the snowballs have to go. Maybe this guy's reaching out like, oh. Let's see. And I'm gonna add particle effects too to all these snowballs. They're not just gonna like disappear and turn into nothing. There's gonna be like the very beginning of this animation actually shows us a lot that you will see later as I finish up and polish everything. So like if I go to the very beginning, he has a scarf, right? He's gonna have a scarf. You can watch the snowball, how it hits, and it has that little like radial glow, and then it explodes. We're gonna have that throughout the rest of the animation along with the scarf as well. So some of this looks a little bit rough because it is. Six FPS is almost a slideshow, I will say. I'm gonna see if I can do. I want to make like the ground look somewhat flat right here. Because Ski Buddy runs across this, and I don't want it to seem like he's like running across like a hill. So I wonder if I can fit this in here without it being too much of a problem. I wonder. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Only one onion skin? That's rough, yeah. I get you. Wait, where's that arm go? Hey, pal. You don't just lose an arm like that. We still need to animate another character getting hit right, not here, but after this, for 3. Or for 2. Yeah, 2 didn't hit anybody. A baddie. So like right here, I'm not really thinking much. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna have this guy bend down a little bit. I'm not pre-planning that much. I know that he's gonna get hit here. I know that he's not gonna land a hit. He might try and like help his buddy here. Oh, it looks like he actually can probably bounce off this guy. Like he might be able to push off of him. So I'm gonna just kind of like maybe lean him forward a little bit to catch him. And take a step back. So he's gonna bounce off this guy. Just leaning back a little bit. What's up, Brush? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so he's gonna push off this guy. This arm's gonna get stuck on him because he's like on his back essentially. No, he's not gonna get hit by the strike that this guy gets hit by because it's right here. But his arm's on his back. This arm can kind of come down. Don't need that much onion skin. Back leg can kind of slide backwards a little bit. Front leg is where his weight is. You're in high school now? Congrats. Having them hit the Power Rangers background extras? Yeah, exactly. What's up, Space? Mr. Donut. Let's hide this guy now, because I don't need him in my face. So he's gonna duck now. That guy kind of fell off. But this guy's like behind him and not directly behind him. So he doesn't have to get completely knocked over by this guy. Like they're on a 2D, they're 2D, but they don't have to be on a completely 2D plane, you know? Technically 10th grade. So 9th grade isn't where high school starts for you? This is him like pushing that guy to the side, which you won't probably be able to see, but it doesn't matter. That'll be a double. And then he's going to lean forward here, but he's probably just going to get smacked. Like, but by the time we get to do anything here, he's just going to get cooked. And that's by design. Yep, there it is. Oof. That's the benefit of having the hit template drawn out. I already knew I was in the right position. See you, CB. Boom. Slice upwards. $6 p.m. 6 p.m. birthday? Or a birthday? 6 p.m. bedtime? Dang. Alright, then he's going to fall to the ground. So from here, it's just a matter of ragdolling him however I want. And if I want, I could just stick to doing his torso and legs. And then come back and do his arms. Just to make them more interesting. And easier to tackle. Ragdolling him all the way out. Couple more frames. Just kind of blend him in with this pile of sticks. Cut him back just slightly here, and we should be done. And go back and do the arms. Okay. Arm time. Backflip pass. What does he think he's the star of the show? His job is to get hit once and die. Okay, we still gotta add the snowballs for this guy now. Actually, no, let's get the music in there. Oh my. Here we go, music. Yeah, buddy. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. A third ski. He puts it in his mouth, I'm guessing. I like this needs to come in sooner. Yeah. Let me see what that feels like. I feel like the bars don't come in at the right time. Those guys made a huge mistake for throwing snowballs at him. For real. How dare they challenge Ski Buddy? Snowballs are like his whole thing. Ugh, never mind. I figured out why I did that before. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. I think what I had is fine. There we go. Okay. We still have so many hits here to do. I think I'm gonna bring another sword guy in, just for fun. It really coming up here is just I need 3 more characters at least. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One's already there, yeah. I'm gonna give this guy a sword. This guy isn't even on screen yet. I'm just drawing him to get him started here. Okay, so he has to get in there though. Yeah. Not too worried about. He's still not even on camera. Okay, he's gonna like raise the sword to do an attack, but it's not gonna go off. It's not gonna work out for him, bud. This leg can go down. This leg can come forward. Arms coming back. Any moment now. And so I think I could just delay him coming in. Let me see how it looks. Why is there a floating head? Oh, that's the guy that got chopped. That's right. Should make it to her right there. He's getting hit. Boom. Perfect. Is this the mythical third ski? No. Donut, what are you working on today? Are you doing a chosen one part? Coming down. Okay. I worked on like 3 different projects today. A bit of beach day, a bit of multi-animator project. I'm not doing chosen one part. I had my fill the first year, trauma even. Oh no. I did the chosen one too, good thing. Time travel works for Toon Boom. What's time travel? Time travel for Toon Boom, what's that? Pete, what? Toon Boom stopped working since the 22nd of August? What do you mean? Like the company closed the program? Or you ran out of your like trial or whatever? Oh, that's super weird. Kaji, it's super weird. Ugh. I mean, I guess it's okay. He can walk through people. What's up, Mr. Guy? Hello. Good morning. It's going. It is going. Oh, so it's a known issue though, Kaji? Like it's not just a you thing, it's like a company, like they know what's happening? Did they tell everyone the workaround is to set your date back on your computer? That's such a random way to fix something. I'm wondering what he should stab. Because at the end, he double sword stabs something. I wonder what it should be. If it's anyone special? A bigger target, perhaps? Oh, he found it on Reddit? Okay. The Windows update? Yeah, that's been messing some stuff up. Well, he's building a giant snowman kind of right now in the center by burying that guy in the snow. But I'm wondering if there's like a heavy stick figure, like a taller stick figure or something. I'm thinking. What up, dude? What's up, Nas? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, the double stab at the end. There's already a snowman being built in the center of the stage. It's gonna explode and say "Ski Buddy." But I would like to think that the double stab at the end, currently, should be for something other than just a regular stick figure. I would say. Maybe it's a slightly larger stick figure. I feel like there's something wrong with like there's something messed up in the frames over here. Something blink over here or something? Aha! I was right. Something does blink right here. I thought I saw that. Now, why does it do it? Don't know. Let's find out. Where are you? Random blinking head. Got him. On the shoulders of another stick figure? I like that. I actually do like that a lot. I see Crazy. Thank you so much. Did I snowball? Get snowballs to this guy? Yeah, I did. So this guy's gonna do snowballs. We gotta have another guy going right after him as well. Okay, we gotta run this guy in. Niles, what are you up to today? Let's get this guy in here. Just working right now, trying to catch the animation bug. Dude, yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta catch it. You gotta get on it. Working sucks. Dude, one of my web series Gengars, not mine, I didn't sell it. But another one sold last night on bid on auction for 8,300. I got all three of my original web series Gengars for like $50. Ungraded. Graded them all. They all got 10s. 8,300, dude. No, it could never. Well, part of it is crazy too because of inflation. You know, that's a factor in it also. Just why I prefer to keep assets instead of money. Because as rapidly as the dollar is losing value, if you don't have things, if you have stuff instead of money, then the value of the stuff will continue to rise as inflation climbs, but the money won't. It'll just get weaker. Charizard is quite literally stronger than the US dollar. Unironically stronger than the US dollar. And the US government hasn't figured out how to tax Charizard yet, so. But boy, do they know how to tax the dollar. But Charizard, they won't even value him as an asset yet. So since I can't take a loan out based on him as an asset, he also doesn't count towards taxes. That's actually a big issue that a lot of like the bigger wigs in Pokemon, like my big retailer buddies, because they don't get to do what other businesses do, and they can't take their assets that they have in inventory in their collection and say, okay, I'd like to actually use this as collateral and take out a loan. Because the bank and the government doesn't consider the Pokemon cards as an asset or as a viable collateral for a loan. Because rich people, they don't own money. They don't have money. They own stuff, and then they borrow money so that they don't have to pay taxes. You don't pay taxes on borrowed money. You pay taxes on money you earn. So instead of having it be money they earn, they just use the money they earn to buy something, and then they say, hey, or stocks or something they own. They say, hey, bank, I own this. Can you give me a loan for what it's worth? And they go, okay. And then you don't have to pay any taxes on that thing. You just pay interest on that loan, and the interest on that loan is far less than the taxes you would pay on having that money. So people in the Pokemon industry, when they would typically be doing the same thing, they can't, because they can't actually consider their collection or part of their collection as any kind of asset that they can borrow against, and that's like a big issue. That is exactly why they buy these expensive cars and mansions, exactly, because they need the tax write-off, and they also need to have something that, like, if they can't do that, then they have to take a loan out on something else to pair the loan against. Because okay, let's say you have a really crappy loan. Let's say you have a really crap loan, right? Let's say on that loan is like 25% APR, like annual, like interest, right? You go 25% interest. That's awful. That's crazy. That's so bad, right? Well, guess what? Taxes is like 50% plus. If you make good money. I've never made good money, but if you make good money, it's really expensive, right? So your loan with a really insanely bad interest rate is actually still tremendously better than paying what would be the taxes on that same amount. It'd be far more expensive for it to be free and clear and in your pocket than it would be to have a loan against it. Okay, this guy is in position to be attacked. He is ready. I am Kimika. I am working on my ski buddy demonstration. Let's chop his legs off, shall we? Yeah. Boink. This is an average Teen Titans Go episode. Funny, goofy jokes and stuff half the time, and then I learn about the economy randomly. Yeah, I've never been wealthy to be able to take advantage of that knowledge anyways. And you also have to be like unfairly wealthy to take advantage of that knowledge. Not even just like kind of wealthy. You have to be able to have enough of an asset that isn't something that you could afford to not lose without it being tremendously like detrimental to your life. You know, like the average person can't do that because you're not going to want to put like your home that you live in under the asset you want to borrow against, because then if whatever you're doing fails, then you lose your house. And some people do have to do that and do that, but then they end up losing their house, and that's way riskier. But if you're super ultra wealthy and it's just like a vacation home or rental property, like you don't care. It's just, it actually helps you because then it's just another write-off on loss. Your last video was 1 year ago. What happened? What are you talking about? My last video? You mean the Andre's Arena? I've been putting out a ton of shorts. I'm just not posting in the video category. I'm animating 2 or 3 times a day, every day for the last couple of months, and releasing 30, 45-second long shorts every 2 weeks for the last couple of months too. There are an incredible amount of loopholes for the hyper wealthy. Yes, the system is designed. The best way to describe it is we are all playing Monopoly, except the game of Monopoly that we are playing, there's been players that have already been playing it for 100 years, and they own every single sticker on the board. And as you go around the board, you have to pay everything before you can loop back. And they're telling you, look, you could own all of these stickers just like we do. You could have all of these things just like we do on this board. But you can't, because every time you pass go, you're reset to 0. But they keep telling you, look at all the things we have. We just started the game when the game was, the board was empty and we could buy everything for pennies. Why aren't you able to get ahead? Because every single sticker you land on, every time you roll, resets you to 0 or below that. Yep. Do not pass go, straight to jail. Exactly. You get it. Ugh. What happened? That's awful. That is not what I wanted. Redo. Not what I wanted. Sometimes things don't work out. Man, animation is hard. Animation is that hard? How long you need to make a 1-minute video? Well, animation is very hard. Answering how long would it take to make a 1-minute video is kind of like, and this is a good question, and I'm not being rude in this response. I'm being literal. Answering the question, how long does it take to make a 1-minute video, is kind of like the equivalent of asking how long is a piece of string. But let me explain. It's like asking how long is a piece of string because it really depends on however long you want that piece of string to be, right? Like how long it takes to make a minute-long animation depends on how intricate, how detailed, how much you want in the animation, how involved the animation is. Like right now, I could take 30 seconds and make a minute-long animation by just making some dots go across the screen, and technically the animation is a minute long, right? If I just keep making dots across the screen for a minute worth of frames. But I could also spend 5 years to make a minute-long animation because I make it hyper-detailed and spend a lot of time on it, you know? For me, my average, when I'm doing what I'm doing right now, which I'll give you an example. This animation right here, what I'm working on, I have found, for me personally, doing something like this, which is like a stick fight animation with multiple different characters involved. What's up, B1? Something like this, I typically average about 1 second per hour. Maybe a little over 1 second per hour, but that's about what I average. So if it's 30 seconds long, it's going to take me at least 30 hours to make. On average. And this is actually taking me longer than that. And I'm not at 30 seconds yet. I'm almost there. You wish you could get 1 second per hour? Yeah, I think this one's probably a little bit worse than that. I'm probably like half a second per hour. Because I still haven't gone through and done like the scarf that I have to do. There's a number of things that are still need to be polished about this animation before I can even like consider it done, you know? So it's probably worse than that. It's probably more so like half a second per hour. But again, like, it's hard to answer that flat out. And, you know, you're not the first person to ask that, too, because I've had a lot of companies and people who wanted, like, that I was doing, like, commission work before in the past for animation that would ask the same thing. Like, well, how much does it cost me if I want an animation, a minute-long animation? And it's like, okay, well, I can't actually, believe it or not, I can't actually answer that for you until you tell me what you want animated. Because if you want a banner ad that's tweening in and out, fading in and out from black into, or fading to black or something, I could do it in 15 minutes. If you want a full-length animation with sound work and effects and a bunch of different characters and all sorts of stuff, it'll be like $10,000. You know what I mean, or whatever. And take me 8 years. Where are you learning this thing? All just from trial and error. For a majillion years. I was not taught by anybody, but you definitely can go to school for it and learn. A lot of this is just trial and error over the years and working with other talented individuals doing the same thing. But I am not being taught, nor was I ever taught. By any kind of like organization, I should say. Not that they couldn't. There's definitely organizations out there that you can learn from. I keep going back to my frames to add details and fix stuff, so it's taking a few hours to finish the second, unfortunately. Yeah. That will happen. And there's also a lot of redoing, too. Like, as you've seen already just in this animation of this guy falling down, I've animated it almost all the way through, and then I was like, I actually hate this. And I'm not even going to try to fix it. I'm just going to do it over. You know, so it's not very linear. There's days where I'll crank out like 4 seconds of animation in like 2 or 3 hours. And then other days I spend 3 or 4 hours on just the impact frames for 10 frames. You know, quarter of a second. The impact frames for this took me like 3 hours. This over here. Let me get to it. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that a black frame for real? I don't think that's supposed to be black frame there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like 12 frames took me like 3 hours. Yeah, I made rebalanced. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so like this part is not even a second. It's barely a quarter of a second, but it took me like 3 hours. I think that we're not even like 30 seconds into this. Let's see when I started this officially. I live streamed the whole process, so I can actually go back and just see when I started live streaming this for Ski Buddy. Let's go to videos, go to lives. Where does Ski Buddy begin? Ski Buddy began 2 weeks ago. Let me see if I can find what date it is. August 6th. August 6th. So, yeah. I mean, we're almost 20 days away from that. Tomorrow will be 20 days into this. And let me see. Let's count the hours. So we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 18, 20, 23, 25, 27, 31, 33, 37, 38, and then today. So we are currently 40 hours into this 30-second animation. 40 hours into this 30-second animation. This will be the next one that'll be released on Shorts. I would suggest you take a look at my most recent Shorts if you want to see more of my recent animations. Because that's where I'm posting them, is in Shorts. Boom. I'll be back 1 sec. So today is test day. I'm gonna try to try to get the tires done. Okay. Yeah, the shorts is where my stuff's getting posted. Is it done yet? No. What I'm working on is not done. This frame has been bothering me for a couple days. I'm chugging along. It's taking all my time right now is ragdolling all these characters out. Whoops, I muted for a second. I didn't unmute like I thought I did. What's up, Benjamin? Pretty good. I'm tired. I'm already 2.5 hours in, and it's only 9 in the morning. Yeah, early bird for real. See you, space. He actually gets hit twice here. Okay, I think I'll just have this guy start entering in right now. Slice. Da, 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 da. I am happy. I am happy. I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. I need to, oh, speaking of tired, I need to get tires for my car as well, which is going to be really expensive. Which sucks. Because my lady is going somewhat out of town, like an hour away, for work tomorrow. And the tires currently on the vehicle aren't that great of condition, so kind of want to see if I can get those replaced today. I'm so happy! Tires don't good. I'm so sad! Okay. I still need one more. This guy's getting pushed into combat. He doesn't even want to be here. Wejow, hello. How are you today? Wait, what did 5 happen? Oh, I missed it. Um. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Just got back from school. Right on. Just fall down, big guy. Just fall down. Okay. Let's see. Okay. He's falling asleep. Yeah, just sit down, big guy. Okay, and now we need to do our snowballs, because we're behind on snowballs, I think. If not super behind, or at least a little behind on snowball. Okay. Got there, there, there. Here we don't have any snowball. Okay. Let's get maybe one more here. This one doesn't go out as far, I think. Maybe it cuts back faster. Okay. I think he hits this guy twice as well. He does. Get in there. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yo, what's up, Steve? I am chilling, but tired. I am tired. All right, let's do it one more time. I think I'm going to cut it off here for our morning stream. I think it's a pretty good stopping point. We've got all the reactions done of all the characters. One more time. Thank you, friend. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for this morning's stream. My afternoon stream might be a little bit weird. I don't know where I'm going to be for this afternoon because I have to pick up my kiddo from his test at school. Don't know how long it's going to go. Last time it went up way longer than usual. So we shall see. Other than if I'm going to see you later today, I will see you tomorrow for sure around the same time. So thank you all for joining me. And yes, we will. Looks like we will be finishing Ski Buddy this week. Ski Buddy will be releasing Friday. All we have to go back through now is we're gonna do our finale where the snowman is gonna explode and say Ski Buddy on the screen. And then of course we have to go back and do the snow particles from when the snowballs are colliding and exploding, and also the scarf for the whole character, and maybe some blood here or there, and some polishing smoke effects and this and whatnot. But I think I still can finish it by Friday if we jam. All right, friends, thank you so much. I love you. I'll see you all very soon. Okay.